So our question is, why do you think women and minorities find it difficult to gain top corporate jobs in the U.S.? I just think the main point for this is it may not necessarily be that they can't find these jobs. I think it's definitely just harder for them. For example, my mom is in a corporate job in the U.S. and it definitely just took her longer to get up. It took her 6 years to get up, and I think this could change for them as I think it definitely gets easier with the effects. Like the book said, they're better at communicating and better at motivating people. So I definitely think with that these businesses are going to start to see the results of women in leadership roles, and they're going to see that there's not a difference between women and men in the leadership roles, and they're going to see that they get similar results or similar outcomes with their effort. And then minorities, I think it's the same deal as it's not that they can't find these jobs. I think it's just that for them it's naturally harder. And with that, it's kind of the same deal. They just need it's going to take a little bit harder or a little bit longer path to overall get themselves up. But I also think with all the stuff that's going on nowadays and like the minorities that are starting to struggle, maybe the fact that with the country and the borders that, that may lead to them struggling to find these jobs as much and just companies not being as open about it. But I definitely think for women going forward in the next few years, I definitely think with the results that they put out for business, I definitely think it could overall lead to them getting more of these corporate jobs. I think it's just a matter of time. And I think for them, if they keep improving the results of the company through communicating with the people around them in the work environment and then motivating these other people through what they need through the company and what is expected of them as the employees of the company, I definitely think that could overall impact them into making that jump to the corporate roles. So for both, I don't necessarily know or don't necessarily think that they can't find these. I just think it's a little bit harder and it takes a little bit more of their work, just from the stereotype that we've gotten in the past and the way that these businesses have always grown. I think obviously if a woman starts in this role of a corporate job and that's where they start, I definitely think it can impact the way that that company goes about it. But I think these companies have been around for a long time, have always worked a certain way, and I think for now they stick on those until like they get proved otherwise.